Konnichiwa minasan, Nihongo no gakusei desu. In this lesson, we will learn the Japanese verbs for give and receive, ageru, kureru, and morau. So, Japanese has two verbs for giving, kureru and ageru. The choice between the pair depends on the direction of the transaction. Imagine this box here. So this represent the relative psychological distances with me at the very beginning, and then you next to me and all the others on the very end of the box. So when a thing moves towards me or towards you, here you to me, others to you, we use kureru. Okay? Otherwise, when a thing or the transaction moves away from I and you, moves away from the left side, I to you, I to others, you to others, the verb that we use is ageru, ageru. And then, if we are talking about giving by a third person to another third person, we still use the verb ageru, ageru. Okay? Alright, let's have some example. Haha ga watashi ni presento o kuremasu. My mother gives me a present. So here, the arrow starts from a third person. Third person going to me. So here, the sentence is from the third person to me. Okay? So we use kureru or kuremasu. So in this sentence, the giver or the mother is followed by the particle ga. And then the recipient, watashi, is followed by the particle ni. Okay, so to me. So watashi ni is to me. And then the direct object, presento kuremasu. Haha ga watashi ni presento kuremasu. So this is the conjugation for the verb kureru. Kureru, kuremasu, kureta, kuremashita, kurenai, kuremasen, kurenakatta, kuremasen deshita. Okay? Another example, kare ga. So here we have he as a third person. Anata ni. So the recipient is followed by the particle ni. Hana o kuremashita ka? Did he give you flowers? So here the arrow points from the third person, he, going to you. So this is kureru. And another example, going from you to me. So, anata ga or anata wa watashi ni chokoreto o kuremashita ka? Did you give me chocolates? Okay. So here we can drop anata, a second person, to you. So you is drop. This can be read as watashi ni chokoreto o kuremashita ka? Did you give me chocolates? Okay. All right. Now we're going to another ageru. To ageru. We're going to ageru. Watashi wa anata ni presento o ageru. I will give you a present. So here, the giver is me. And I will give it to you. So the arrow points from I to you. And therefore, this is ageru or agemasu. I will give you a present. And ageru is conjugated as a ru verb. So ageru, agemasu, ageta, agemashita, agenai, agemasen, agenakatta, agemasen deshita. Another example. Watashi wa kare ni. So him, I give to him. Nane ka ageru desho. I will probably give him something. Watashi wa kare ni nanika ageru desho. I'll probably give him something. So here the arrow starts from me and ends with a third person, him. So others, third person. So here we use the verb ageru, ageru. Okay? Another example, anata wa kanojo ni chocolate o agemashita. You gave her chocolates. Now in this example, the arrow starts from you and ends with others or third person. The third person is her. Okay? So we use here ageru, ageru. And again, we can drop anata if we're talking to the person. Okay? We do not need to use anata wa. So, kanojo ni chocolate o agemashita, it's fine. Okay, another example is ageru. We can also use if we are talking about two third persons giving one another something. For example, kodomo tachi wa hahaoya ni purezento o agemashita. The children gave their mother a present. Or kareshi wa kanojo ni nani mo agemasen deshita. The boyfriend did not give anything to his girlfriend. So here, when we're talking about third persons, basically third persons are those that we are talking about in a sentence, okay? So it means not me, not you, but other persons. So kareshi and kanojo, these persons are the one we are talking about, okay? So that's why they are called third persons. So here we have the sentence construction pattern. So the giver is followed by wa or ga, and the recipient is followed by ni. Then ageru and kureru. So in English, it means givers gives to recipient. Okay? In connection with this, we have the verb morao, morao, to receive or to get something. So here, the sentence construction pattern is recipient wa, giver ni or kara morao. So here we have the sentence kodomo tachi wa hahaoya ni purezento o agemashita. The children gave their mother a present. If we use morao, this is what will happen. Hahaoya wa. So the giver are the children. Kodomo tachi kara purezento o moraimashita. The mother received a present from her children. Hahaoya wa kodomo tachi kara purezento o moraimashita. Another example, imoto ga watashi ni chocolate o kuremashita. My little sister gave me chocolates. So here, me or I am the recipient. And then the giver is my little sister. Now, how we're going to translate this to moraimashita. So the recipient first, that is me. Watashi wa, and the giver, imoto kara chocolate o moraimashita. I received chocolates from my sister. Watashi wa imoto kara chocolate o moraimashita. Ane wa kareshi kara hana o moraimashita. My sister, the recipient, ane, received flowers from her boyfriend. So the boyfriend, kareshi, is the giver. Ane wa kareshi kara hana o moraimashita. Again, watashi wa Yuki-san kara. So I am the recipient. Yuki-san is the giver. Okane o moraimashita. I received money from Yuki. Watashi wa Yuki-san kara okane o moraimashita. Renshu shimashou. Let's practice. Let's construct a sentence that I will give this thing here to my father. So here is a whiskey that I will give to my father. The sentence is, 私は父にお酒をあげます. I will give whiskey to my father. Okay? 私は父にお酒をあげます. So here, 私は is the giver, that is I. 父に is the recipient. お酒をあげます. Alright, next. Cosmetics to mother. So, 母に化粧品をあげます. I will give cosmetics to my mother. So here we do not need to repeat 私は. It is already obvious. 母に化粧品をあげます. I will give cosmetics to my mother. Chocolate to my friend. So, 友達にチョコレートをあげます. I will give chocolates to my friend. Next, t-shirt to my roommate. So, ルームメイトに T シャツをあげます. I will give t-shirt to my roommate. ルームメイトに T シャツをあげます. And then hat to my younger brother. So younger brother in Japanese is 弟. So 弟に帽子をあげます. I will give hat to my younger brother. 弟に帽子をあげます. And lastly, black tea to my teacher. So teacher is 先生に紅茶をあげます. I will give black tea to my teacher. Okay? Alright, thank you for watching and listening, and I hope you have learned something.